Welcome to Academic Gain Tutorials. In this video, we will look into the differences between standard of living and quality of life. In simple words, the standard of living implies the level of welfare provided to the residents of a country. That is, it may refer to all those goods and services that people are able to consume and the resources they can access. On the contrary, quality of life indicates the welfare and well-being of a person or group. Standard of living is a quantifiable term, in the sense that it takes into account only material factors, whereas quality of life is a subjective assessment of how satisfied and contented people are in a particular region or area. So, let's look into the basic differences between standard of living and quality of life in a tabular form. Difference number 1. Standard of living is used to refer to the level of income, necessities, services and other material well-being which are readily available to the people of a particular country. On the contrary, quality of life can be defined as the kind of life a person or group is living with regard to his or her physical and psychological well-being, independence and social associations. Number 2. Standard of living needs a macro perspective, as it talks about the way of living of the overall population in a particular geographical area, whereas quality of life needs a micro perspective, which considers the circumstances and perceptions of individuals. Number 3. The standard of living determines the material well-being of the citizens of a country, that is, the pursuit of comfort and luxury in life, whereas quality of life exhibits human well-being, that is, how happy, peaceful or satisfied a person is from his or her life. Number 4. The factors that affect the standard of living remains the same for all the countries, whereas the factors affecting the quality of life differs from one person to another. That is, the definition of quality of life for one person may not be the same for another person. Number 5. Standard of living is exclusively based on the level of income. That is, the higher the level of income, the higher would be the standard of living. In contrast, quality of life is not exclusively based on the level of income. That is, higher income would not necessarily mean better quality of life. And, difference number 6. Standard of living can be reflected through the level of consumption and purchasing power, wherein a higher level of consumption and purchasing power indicates a high standard of living, whereas quality of life can be reflected in the degree of freedom of choice, civil liberties, that is available to people.